As promised, here's my quick tutorial on the 3D Plus Fiber Lash Mascara from YOUnique. Hi, I'm Rebecca Van Camp. Just wanted to share with you a little bit about how I do my mascara. Maybe this will help. I've got my fiber lashes, got my gel. This wand is really nice shaped, and it's important that you don't have too much gel on there. So if you do get some on the bottom, you want to take it off. If you get on the top, take that off. And then we're just going to start by going over the lashes, kind of wiggle from the bottom, and get a nice coat on those lashes and just pull them up. Let me do the same thing on the back, kind of wiggle, and push those babies back up. And you want to get them nice and set before we add the fibers. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right here and show you that this is what I would do. I would do both lashes. I'm only going to do one at this point so we can see the difference between the two. But at this point I just let it have a minute to dry. I would do the other lash and then I would come back to this lash, and then we're just going to do the tips when we come back. Now, important thing about this is the fibers right here is they come out on this wand, and as you can see sometimes they're kind of fluffy there. What you can do is you can kind of rub them there in the container, and then also if you see there, you can just kind of pinch them, just twist them a little bit. You don't want to have puffy fibers all out, and then you don't want to put it back into the container. I usually just lay it right on top, kind of do like this on my dresser, so that way they're ready to apply immediately as soon as I do this next coat of gel. So I take my gel, make sure we don't have too much product on there, and now I'm just going to hit the tips on the front and back. Then I'm going to hit those fibers and do exactly the same, just on those tips in the front and back. Grab my fiber wand, and now I'm just going to wispy front and back. I really think you get so much better outcome if you do the backs as well. Don't worry about those little fibers on my cheek. That will just come right off, no problem. And at this point, depending on how much you want, you can just stop there. We can top it off and then add another layer, or this could be your look after we top it off with the gel, because we're going to do gel fibers gel. We always seal the product on so that you don't get this happening. Got a great lash comb here. If I feel like I need to separate some things, I can go ahead and do that. You can see that the fibers just come right off. At this point, you just let the fibers set. Typically I would go to the next eye, but since we're just doing one eye, we'll go back. You can already see quite a difference. And I'm just gonna hit those tips again, just real lightly. Now I could stop here easily and have a nice look, or I could go ahead and do another round of the fibers, which I would do while this is still wet. So I'm going to show you that so that you know how to go ahead and do more than one coat if you need it. And remember, the lash comb could be your best friend here. I take those fibers, I've still not put it back in my container. I'm just going to wisp it, wisp it, wisp it. I have very short lashes to start with, so my results, I love them and they look great on me, are not always as amazing as what you might be able to get if your lashes started out longer. And still pretty amazing, if you ask me. Nothing in the market is going to come close to this. Naturally based products. So the fibers are natural, made with rayon, so if they get in your eye, no problem. Ophthalmologist tested, approved, hypoallergenic. So, you know, these are the bomb for your eyes. They're going to feel good, be able to have a great look, and you're going to be able to build it. And now we're going to go seal. Just hit those tips, just on the tips. Too much product here is not going to be your friend. It was one of my biggest mistakes in trying to switch over from the old 3D formula when we switched to the 3D Plus. Is too much product, so I'll just tell you to give it a chance. Try less product first and just do layers. Pull it up there and do this nice beautiful lash, and I mean seriously, it's like a total no-brainer here. Love this mascara, love what it can do. save time, I'm gonna pop over and do the other eye, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the end. All right, here I am back with you. Both lashes done. And here's the result. You can build these babies up or just do a nice soft day look. Either way, this mascara is fantastic. Washes right off with soap and water, water resistant, stays put. Little tears, just dab underneath those eyes if you have some tears. You can see that I put a little bit of the transplanting gel on the bottom lashes just to give a little color definition. I didn't use any fibers there, but if I was going out for a big night, absolutely would. I hope you enjoyed this. Join me for other videos for tips and tricks.